Hey everybody, good Saturday morning to you. It's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here with another daily update on our winter weather situation. We have a winter storm that will be grazing the area as we go back to work and school, a lot of us anyway, Sunday night into Monday. But we're still on this Saturday morning dealing with scattered snow showers and some lake effect, and this has caused quite a few issues on area roads over the last 24 hours or so. We've had multiple snow squall warnings, mostly yesterday afternoon across the area. Those snow squall warnings, easily the most I've seen in one day in our area. They're kind of the wintertime equivalent of severe thunderstorm warnings. They indicate very changeable conditions, impactful weather, sudden whiteouts. That's the kind of weather we were dealing with off and on throughout the course of Saturday. And as of 9:10 a.m., or on Friday, I should say, and as of 9:10 a.m. on this Saturday morning, we are still dealing with a scattering of flurries across our area. The heaviest snow showers during the middle of the morning today, we're out here to the south and west of Cleveland, closer to Parma, Brook Park, heading over towards Brunswick, and even as into the northern areas of the Akron area, up towards Cuyahoga Falls, Hudson, Richfield, places like that. Now, occasionally today, one or two of these bands are going to try to meander into our viewing area, but for a lot of the day today, we'll be dealing with just a lot of cold air and some flurries as well. So let's talk about what's going to happen for the rest of the day today. And we'll talk about our winter storm coming up as well. Here's a look at one of our high-resolution models showing the general tenor of things for the rest of the day. These snow showers will be most favored in our northern viewing area for the rest of the day. You'll see some flurries certainly once you're down closer to Route 224 and down into Columbiana County, but the most impactful snow showers will kind of be aimed north of 224 and especially north of Interstate 80 throughout the day today. Additional accumulations today, coatings to an inch to two or so, depending on where these bands decide to wander. So it's another day to take it easy on the roadways. Be aware of your surroundings. Be ready for changeable conditions. Again, especially if you're traveling in areas of Trumbull, Mercer County, and even into parts of Mahoning County as well, especially the northern half of the county north of Route 224. But these snow showers and lake effect, squalls will start to diminish in coverage and intensity later on today and certainly into the night. Tonight, we'll get a break between winter weather blitzes on Sunday. It's going to be a cold day, but a dry day. In the meantime, a winter storm will be approaching from the south and west. Now, this will be a big, big ticket item with a lot of snow. One of the biggest snows in recent years for southern Ohio, Columbus, Dayton, the I-70 corridor, all the way across towards Zanesville, Cambridge, and over towards Wheeling, West Virginia as well. Pittsburgh is going to see a decent snowstorm out of this, especially in areas just south of Pittsburgh. But for us, in the WFMJ viewing area, here's our viewing area right up here, I do think snow will be trying to push in the pre-dawn hours of Monday morning. So 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Snow is going to be pushing in from the south and the west. Now, this high-resolution model only runs out through about daybreak or so on Monday morning. Right now, this model's still kind of coming in as we speak. So this is fresh data, but it shows snow almost everywhere at daybreak on Monday. There's been some waffling north and south with our storm track, and those waffles are very important. This high-resolution model is one of the more northerly tracks I've seen, and we'll see if that trend does continue today. A more northerly track of the storm would equal more snow for our viewing area, as opposed to a more southerly track, which would keep most of the snow off to the south. But taken literally, it's snowing almost everywhere, daybreak Monday morning. And, this may be a little too far to the north, but nonetheless, I think, what we'll have Monday is steady snow for a while in the morning. It can be impactful for Monday morning's commute. I think there's going to be an inch to 2 or 3 in a lot of our viewing area, and maybe 3+ down south. And then once you're far enough to the south, closer to Wheeling and closer to I-70, there's probably going to be a half a foot or more worth of snow trying to accumulate in a lot of those places. So anyone heading south on Route 11 and Route 30, again, closer to Pittsburgh and closer to Wheeling, places like that, you're going to be driving into some heavier snow amounts, I suspect, where amounts will probably be more manageable, but still no fun to drive in once you go up into the heart of our viewing area. But again, this is still kind of a fluid situation with subtle north and south wobbles in our storm track, meaning a lot as far as our sensible weather is concerned on Monday. I do think the snowiest part of the day will be in the morning Monday, with the snow tapering off towards midday and into the afternoon. Now, next week looks awfully cold, and I think there'll be some lake effect and lake enhanced snow showers to deal with off and on next week. It's just going to be a classic midwinter week in Northeast Ohio and Northwest PA with lots of cold air, not much sun, and occasional streamers of lake effect snow to contend with. But that snowstorm Sunday night into at least the first half of the day Monday is something we're going to be watching very carefully on this Saturday. We'll be putting out a snow map today with our first, kind of opening bid on what to expect. I kind of hinted at it in this video. I think it's going to be measurable snow for a lot of our area, with the highest amounts favored in our southern viewing area. But again, if the high resolution model still, keeps coming in and keeps trying to push this a little bit farther to the north, we may be talking about a more impactful storm for more people in our viewing area. So stay tuned on social media and on our newscasts throughout this Saturday. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11 p.m.